Sunlight filters weakly through the dense jungle canopy, illuminating a vibrant world of exotic birds and chattering monkeys. The tranquility shatters as a snare violently snaps shut, trapping a terrified monkey. The small creature struggles in vain, its desperate cries lost in the vast wilderness. Two poachers emerge from the shadows, their eyes glinting with cruel anticipation. A predatory grin spreads across the face of Poacher 1 as he surveys his helpless prey. "Another one for the collection. This will fetch a good price," he declares, his words echoing with callous greed. Sunlight dapples the jungle floor as Tarzan moves with unmatched grace through the dense canopy, every sense on high alert. A piercing cry of distress shatters the jungle's peace, instantly drawing Tarzan's attention. A cruel snare reveals the poacher's handiwork, a small monkey trapped in its unforgiving grip. As the poachers approach, their intentions clear, Tarzan's face hardens with fury. Cheetah senses his master's rising rage. "We must stop them, Cheetah. They are hurting our home," Tarzan vows, his voice a low growl against the backdrop of the vibrant, threatened jungle. Around a roaring campfire, the poachers' triumphant shouts pierce the night, each boast echoing through the dense, shadowed jungle. Suddenly, the jungle answers with an earth-shattering roar, a primal challenge that vibrates through the very ground. Elephants trumpet in furious unison, their calls a deafening wave of rage that sends the poachers scattering in terror. Rhinos charge through the camp, their massive horns tearing through cages, unleashing chaos and ruin upon the intruders. Tarzan, the apex of fury, swings down from the trees, a figure of righteous vengeance emerging from the shadows. His eyes blaze with fierce determination as he confronts the remaining poachers. "This is my jungle. You are not welcome here." Tarzan moves as one with the jungle, swinging through the trees with unparalleled grace. A flurry of agitated monkeys greets him at the riverbank, their chattering cries piercing the tranquil air. They point towards the horizon, where a crude construction site scars the lush landscape. The roar of heavy machinery shatters the peace, a looming threat that darkens Tarzan's brow. In a hastily erected camp, Mr. Radcliffe, a businessman with a stern countenance, casts a predatory gaze over the dense jungle. He barks sharp orders to his workers, his voice echoing through the trees, commanding them to ravage the land for mining. His eyes gleam with avarice as he envisions the wealth to come, the jungle's riches soon to be his. Avarice paints his face as he proclaims, "We'll be rich, richer than we ever imagined." Moonlight barely pierces the dense jungle canopy, casting an eerie, ethereal glow on the forest floor. From the shadows emerges Tarzan, a figure of raw power, his muscles honed by the wild. His eyes burn with primal fury as he confronts Radcliffe and his crew, the air thick with animosity. Tarzan stands defiant, every fiber of his being radiating strength and untamed rage. His voice echoes through the jungle, a fierce warning. "Leave this jungle and never return." Radcliffe sneers, dismissing the threat with cold arrogance. "You can't stop progress." Sunlight dapples through the thick jungle canopy, illuminating Tarzan as he soars through the trees with unmatched grace. He moves as though one with the jungle, a dance of strength and agility among the vines. Perched high on a sturdy branch, he pauses, a watchful guardian surveying his verdant domain. The air vibrates with the symphony of the jungle birds in cheerful chorus, monkeys in playful chatter. Nearby, a rare orchid unfurls its delicate petals, a splash of vibrant color in the green expanse. Suddenly, the tranquility shatters as distant gunshots echo through the trees, an intrusion upon paradise. Filtered sunlight barely penetrates the dense jungle canopy as Tarzan moves like a phantom, his every step silent on the moist earth. The sharp reports of gunfire lead him to a crude campsite where poachers operate with ruthless efficiency, rifles shattering the peace as they decimate fleeing wildlife. The horrifying sight of a mother elephant felled, her tusks brutally hacked away, leaving her calf alone and vulnerable, fuels Tarzan's rising rage. His face hardens with resolve, a vow of retribution escaping his lips. They will pay for this. Beneath the inky night, Tarzan, a shadow of primal strength, infiltrates the poachers' camp, the air heavy with damp earth and wood smoke. With silent precision, he cripples their vehicles, puncturing tires and severing fuel lines, a phantom sabotaging their machines of destruction. Chaos erupts as captured animals scatter into the darkness, freed from their cruel traps by Tarzan's intervention. Tarzan confronts Kruger, a man marked by greed, and a fierce battle ignites amidst the awakening camp. Vines tighten around the defeated poachers, their faces twisted with fear as Tarzan declares, "The jungle is under my protection now." Sunlight pierces the dense jungle canopy, illuminating a pristine river winding through the heart of the wilderness. Tarzan, a figure of primal grace, swings effortlessly through the trees, a king in his verdant domain. He lands silently on the riverbank, muscles coiled beneath sun-kissed skin, his keen eyes scanning the surroundings. A herd of elephants drinks peacefully at the river's edge, their massive forms mirrored in the tranquil water. The tranquility shatters as distant gunshots echo through the jungle, a discordant note in nature's symphony. Tarzan's eyes narrow, sensing the intrusion of danger, his body tensing, ready to defend his realm. In a fire-lit clearing, rough-looking poachers huddle around a crude camp, their rifles glinting in the flickering light. Kruger, a burly man with a face illuminated by the flames, triumphantly hoists a set of elephant tusks. "We'll be rich after this trip." A poacher questions Kruger, fear in his voice. "Are we sure about this, Kruger? This is Tarzan's territory." Kruger scoffs, dismissing the threat. "Tarzan? He's just a myth. Even if he is out there, what's he going to do against us?" Unseen, unheard, Tarzan watches from the shadows, his face a mask of dark fury. Sunlight dapples the jungle floor as Tarzan, a figure of primal grace, meticulously sets his traps. Unseen, he crafts hidden pitfalls and camouflage snares, turning the jungle into a deadly maze. The poachers blunder into his trap, their heavy footsteps a stark contrast to Tarzan's silent vigilance.